All of a sudden I got a flu or got some kind of virus that just wouldn't go away. And nobody could figure out what was wrong, and I kept going to the doctor and kept going to the health services people and saying, I need help, you've got to help me, there's something wrong. I was tired, very tired, and I thought maybe that's just normal for a college student. I was thirsty all the time and losing weight dramatically. Eventually I got so sick that my body was completely dehydrated, and I was deathly ill. And soon thereafter I was taken to the hospital, and then a few days later admitted into the emergency room. My blood sugar was over 510 when I was diagnosed. I hadn't grasped the concept that I could control the diabetes with the help of the insulin and the diet and the exercise and management and consulting my medical team. And once I overcame that, that's when I began to overcome and to succeed in my life. The reason I decided to use an insulin pump is because I had a very severe insulin reaction. No one knows why insulin reactions happen, but I was competing for Miss Virginia 2 years ago, and it was on one of the nights of the preliminaries, and maybe I was just too excited, maybe I was worked up, I don't know, but in the middle of the night my blood sugar dropped so low that I was comatose.
When I stopped praying, she opened her eyes and said, Mom, does anybody know?
With one look, you'll know all you need to know.
I got through it. I competed. I placed in the top 10 that year, and right after, I had somebody come to me and say, don't ever try this again. You'll never win. You'll never be Miss Virginia because of what's wrong with you. And I said, why? I don't understand. If anybody should compete, I have a reason to compete. I have a message. I have something that people need to know about. They need to know about this disease.
I'll be free.
It was an interesting situation, my second try at Miss Virginia. Felt prepared, more prepared than I had ever felt going into the competition. And for the first time, for the very first time, I was being real. And I was being who Nicole Johnson really is, with diabetes, with no regrets, with nothing hidden.
Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and I get back in the race.
In just a few minutes, we'll meet the new Miss Virginia, who just might possibly be the next Miss America.
The first runner-up and winner of a $30,000 scholarship is Miss North Carolina, Kelly Bradshaw. Miss Virginia, Nicole Johnson is Miss America 1999.
It was just incredible. I had such a peace in my heart and in my mind and in my spirit that night that I knew I'd done all I could. And as I walked down the runway, I remember thinking, okay, now I'm representing everybody in this nation. But the most important group that I'm representing are the over 21 million people who have diabetes.
Life has been given to me in a way that nobody else could ever give it. I should not be sitting here before you today. Defies all odds. It really does. It's a dream come true for me. It really is. And I'm being able to do what I love, and that is share my heart and hopefully touch other people's hearts in the process.